Hi friends. Today is Friday, May 29th. Let's count how many days we have left. Here we are, the 29th. We're not going to count Saturday and Sunday, so count with me. 1, 2, 3. 3 more days until the end of school. So let's erase our number 4, write our number 3, and erase one of our tally marks. Can you think of a number sentence we could make to add up to 3? I'm thinking of 2 plus 1 equals 3. Can you think of another one? Tell somebody who might be watching with you. All right, it's time for our challenge. I know you're probably wondering, why am I wearing a crown? Don't worry, I'll tell you in just a minute. So here's our challenge for today, Friday. Our challenge is, I'm really not peeking. Our challenge is, the ice hockey challenge. Here it is, the ice hockey challenge. So for this one, you're gonna watch a video. It's a video made by one of the librarians that works for the school district. Not our librarian, Miss Cecilia, another librarian. And she's gonna show you how to take a pan of ice and things that you can find around the house, and that you can play an ice hockey game with somebody in your house. It's pretty fun. If you can't freeze a pan of ice, she's also going to show you a different way to do it. And while you're checking that out, make sure to check out the whole library site because they have lots of different challenges that you might enjoy. So today is Friday, the ice hockey challenge. Yay! Now, you're probably wondering, why am I wearing a crown on my head? Do you remember this crown? This was my crown for when I was Max from Where the Wild Things Are. So I thought it would be fun to read this book together today. Where the Wild Things Are. This book is written and illustrated by Maurice Sendak. I think I'm going to move this a little bit closer because we don't need to see our countdown anymore, and you want to be able to see the pictures. Let's go that way. Where the Wild Things Are. Where the wild things are. I love the monsters in this book. They would be fun to draw. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, do you remember what he said? I'll give you a hint. I'll eat you up. And so he was sent to bed without eating anything. Poor Max. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. What do you think is happening? Do you think he's imagining it? Do you think the forest is really growing in his room? Or do you think he's dreaming? Could be any of those things. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Until Max said, do you remember what he says? Be still. And he tamed them with the magic trick of staring into their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. Stare into my eyes without blinking. It's pretty hard, huh? And made him king of all the wild things, just like me. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus begin. It's a wild rumpus, do you remember? Yeah, it's a big party. Here they are, having their wild rumpus. And more. And more. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Where is that place where somebody loves him best of all? And then, let me start that part again. Then, all around from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, the wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye and sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. That ending is so surprising, isn't it? Why do you think his supper was still hot? And how did it get there into his room? Tell someone what you think or tell me. I love that story, where the wild things are. Okay, friends, go to Seesaw. Make sure to check out all the challenges. I snuck some secret ones in there too, so there's lots of challenges for you to do this week, and you can catch up on them over the weekend if you want. I will see you again on Monday, and on Tuesday we have 2 more days left. Right, because today is 3. And then we have Monday and Tuesday. That's 3 days left. On Monday and Tuesday, I'm going to read 2 of our favorite books from the whole year. See if you can guess which ones they might be. I'll see you soon.